This holiday, give the gift that says, let's cancel plans and just lounge. MeUndies has dropped a new holiday collection, and it's made for maximum cozy. We're talking soft as snow ultramodal fabric, festive prints, and loungewear so comfy your couch might get jealous. Onesies, hoodies, joggers, even delightfully quirky holiday designs. You're welcome. Knock out all your holiday gifting needs with deals up to 60% off at MeUndies.com/comfort. Enter promo code COMFORT. That's MeUndies.com/comfort, code COMFORT.
Looking for a gift that's both magical and meaningful? The Story Dream Machine is perfect for birthdays, milestones, and holidays. Each machine comes with 3 stories and even includes a white noise nightlight mode for bedtime. It's a beautiful way to introduce a new generation to the stories you loved growing up. Get this magical and meaningful gift for your little one today. Available at Walmart, Target, Amazon, Costco, and LittleTykes.com. Bring story time to life with the Story Dream Machine.
Wine and Crime contains graphic and explicit content which may not be suitable for some listeners. Listener discretion is advised.
Full disclosure, it wasn't until moments before this recording that we had decided/confirmed that this would be an episode that we would share on our main feed. And so I kind of forgot that this was going to be fully out, not just to Uncorked subscribers, but fully out. And I got really high. Like tunnel vision madness. So,
it's a drunk dive, man.
This is
We're supposed to be impaired.
Yes, this is our drunk dive for the month of October. Hello, Uncorked listeners who got this on time in the month of October. And welcome to non-Uncorked subscribers. We're giving you this holiday season, because Halloween season is part of the holiday season. Mm-hmm. We're giving you some tastes of what we have over on Uncorked. So last month, or earlier in October, we released a full episode of Spooky Little Bitch with the Smithsonian vet tech.
And veterinary pathologist.
What?
Dr. Taco.
That's incredible.
We're friends now. We have to be.
I'm obsessed. These episodes are so cool. Your interviews are incredible. You find the most interesting, bizarre people.
I mean, this anything between like a bumblebee and a humpback whale.
Get out of here.
Is what she does.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yes. Fucking believable. It's so incredible. So definitely give that a listen. And then next month we will release an episode of a mansplaining. So that's like a little advice show that I do every other month. Lucy does SLB every other month. We do drunk dives every month. We have happy hours, virtual happy hours every month. Everything is ad-free when you're an Uncorked subscriber, not only the audio in your feed, but then you also get a link to ad-free video for all the main feed videos that we put out. And so, yeah, this is a little bonus episode even for Uncorked, because we don't usually do video for our drunk dives. But since we're releasing this as a wide release, we thought, let's do video. And I have some really, really fun things to like show you today. And I did take photos of them so that they can go on the drive. But I just thought it would be super fun if we did video, but then I forgot and then I got really high. So this is just going to be really weird. Okay. Long story short, hi. This is us sharing some Uncorked content. And for my October drunk dive, I am going to do something amazing. It's Halloween season, and one of the like genius listeners we have had the brilliant idea that we should do a dive into the history of tarot cards.
Yes.
And when Lucy passed along that information, I was like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. This is fucking amazing. How have I never...
It was just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how have I never even wandered down that rabbit hole? Because we both love tarot cards.
Coven member Danielle says, I would love for you to do a drunk dive in tarot cards and their origins. I just watched the movie Tarot on Netflix, and it made me want to do a deep dive, but y'all would do a much more entertaining job. Yes.
Well, here you go,
trying.
Danielle. Here's your fan pick, your Uncorked fan pick. So when you picture a tarot deck, you probably imagine the reader surrounded by crystals, which I am, offering insights into your past, present, and future, which I will do at the end of this episode.
I'm also surrounded by crystals, but that's just my desk.
I picked specific crystals and trinkets out of my collection that made me think of you because I'm going to do a 3-card draw for you at the end of the episode. So I wanted to build an altar. So do you want to see the things I picked?
Yeah.
Okay, this is from Mexico, and it's a piece of coral that washed up on the shore, and it looks like a brain.
I love it.
Isn't it so cool?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure what this is, but I think it's rose quartz, which always makes me think of you.
Oh, that's nice.
My lighting in here is a little, it's like a pinkish purple in real life. It looks really gray on the video. Isn't this like fluorite? The green?
Looks like green calcite.
Green calcite. But it's like
Could
a
be
raw
fluorite.
cut. It's not a polished cut. And it has this really cool marbleization, which I really love. And I love the shape. And it's a really nice weight. And I feel like you and I always, when we go rock hunting, think of all of the tactile, like it's how our autism combines is in the rock shop. So that one really makes me think of you, and the color green.
I love that makes you think of me because green calcite is sort of like the one that I'm always drawn to. I know I have some around. Anyway, yeah, I have a bunch of
I
it.
also have this vertebrae from, I think, a snake or there's like a pelvic bone. Some small mammal, small animal.
Adorable.
I know.
I
They're
love
really
that.
cute.
It looks like mouse ears, like Disney ears.
It kind of does. And then the last thing I brought that also always makes me think of you is tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye.
Blood on the moon. Where's my tiger's eye?
Yeah.
So that's my
You
altar
know
for
me
you.
so well.
I know. I also had for your altar, but it already went out, patchouli incense burning because that reminds me of the smell of your house, your childhood
Oh
home.
my God. I feel
went there.
so seen.
I know.
I
Girl.
love you.
I love you too.
I have some green jasper freeform.
She's gorgeous.
And then I have 3 pieces of rutilated quartz.
Whoa. Is that the one where you can get the little like black hash marks that go through it?
Yeah. So that would be like a tourmaline, I think. The black.
Yeah.
But this is not. This is something else. But it's still those same strands.
That's so cool. It's so clear.
They're unbelievable. I got these from my friend Katie, Punker Pebbles.
Punker Pebbles. Oh, y'all. If you're a crystal girly and you're not hopping on the Instagrams
live
to follow
sales.
Punker Pebbles, her live sales are incredible.
Yes.
Incredible.
Wasn't even planning on shouting her out, but Katie, I miss you. I love you. I love your products.
Oh, she's fantastic. So, yeah, that's usually like the way you picture them. But did you know that the history of tarot cards has nothing to do with fortune telling? Like someone
No, I didn't know
literally
that.
we'll get to it, but someone just like decided
Okay.
that, oh, these cards that have been used for like centuries for this thing are going to be for this now.
Okay.
And I can't wait. Okay, here we go. So
I still like them.
for my
They're
drunk
no
dive.
less valid in my mind.
Oh, no. They're more valid, I think.
Oh, good.
We'll get to it. So for my drunk dive / high as fuck dive, we will journey together to uncover the origin and history of tarot cards, charting their unexpected rise in popularity, I can't read, and examining how they are used across the globe today. Part 1, the courtly game of triumphs.
Did you write it like that?
Yes!
Oh my God.
The story of the tarot begins not in ancient Egypt, as some later claimed, but in the affluent courts of northern Italy during the Renaissance.
Oh.
The earliest references to tarot all date to the 1440s and 1450s, concentrated around cities like Venice, Milan, Florence, and Urbino, as well as Bologna. Tarot cards were originally known as triumphs, and later as tarocchi, tarot cards. They were, first and foremost, a set of playing cards for playing trick-taking card games like hearts.
Oh.
So the basic rules of the game likely have not changed significantly since the 15th century. In the card game, a trick, quote unquote, is essentially a round of gameplay where each player contributes a card, like in hearts, and the player who contributed the best or highest card within that round wins the trick. They get all the cards. Did you ever play hearts like on your Windows 95 computer? That's
Totally.
like the only time I knew how to play it. I don't really remember super well how to play it now, but I'm sure if I played one of those simulations again,
Yeah,
it would come back to me.
flooding
But
back.
I fucking loved it. I loved computer hearts.
I'm a
Should have been a
solitaire
sign of my gambling addiction. I also love solitaire. My future
I'm actually
potential gambling addiction.
I'm playing solitaire right now. I'm usually playing solitaire during your segments. I'm listening.
I'm usually
it's concentration.
No, I know it's an ADHD thing. I'm usually doing a matching bubble pop game during yours.
Nice.
Peek behind the curtain, y'all. It helps me focus.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Wow. I feel really seen and held and loved. This is such a magical episode. Here we go. Okay.
I feel lighter now.
I feel lighter. In the game of Triumph, each player is dealt 5 cards to make their hand. A trump suit is determined. So that can be determined at random by like you turning over the top card.
You just draw a random card.
In the remaining deck, like in the draw deck. You just flip the top card and it's like, okay, clubs is trump or whatever. And players...
Can we use a different word?
Club. I know. Trump. Yeah, I know. It's really annoying. We're not going to talk about it. Well, we're going to talk about it a lot, actually. Okay, sorry.
All right,
no. Okay. Top puppet card. Top card. The players go until a winner takes 3 tricks, and that, aka, wins 3 rounds. And the first to win 3 rounds is the winner. Then the game's over. The starting player puts down a card. However they determine that. It's usually, like left of the dealer or something. Starting player puts down a card, and the next player... It's kind of like Uno. They have to play a card of the same suit. Mm-hmm. And if they don't have a card of the same suit, they can play the trump card, the top puppet card, the top card.
That'd be like a wild.
But wild. There is actually a specific card for wild, which we're going to get to later. But that was what I had considered that before. But trump isn't really wild because it's like, okay, if the trump suit is clubs, and you don't have anything, the last player just played a heart, you're up, you don't have any hearts, you can just play a club, but even if it's like a 3, it's not a very powerful card, but it's just a card you can play so you don't forfeit your turn. But then it continues on. So wild, I feel like, is a more powerful card because you can like...
Yeah.
But anyway, then if multiple players... Okay, so yeah, So somebody plays a card, you play a card. If you don't have a card that matches that suit, you can play the trump card. If you don't have a card that matches the suit or a trump card, then the trick goes to the highest card played in the suit. So where a trump would be great is because the trump card takes the top spot if it had a chance to be played. But then, so like if you had a high heart, but then somebody played a trump 3, and then the next person lost the trick, the trump 3 takes precedent because it's the trump card. So that's where it has power. But
you know the memes of people
the math?
like where my head goes when someone's trying to explain a card game to me. You've completely lost me.
I know,
but
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think it really matters.
Okay.
Does it?
No, okay. It doesn't really matter. But okay. Let me just try to put this very simply.
Okay.
We're playing around.
Uh-huh.
The suit is hearts. I play king of hearts. Then it's your turn. Oh shit, I don't have any hearts. But the trump card, the trump suit that had been established earlier is clubs, and I have a 3 of clubs. I'll play the 3 of clubs.
Got it.
So you
Okay.
put a 3 of clubs next to my king of hearts. Then it goes to the next player. They also don't have hearts to play, and
So they have to play a heart, or they have to play
trump.
a club or a heart.
they have to play the heart,
Okay.
or the trump card, which we just decided was clubs.
Okay.
So this player played a 3 3 of clubs on top of the king of hearts. Then it gets to the next player. They also don't have any hearts to continue with the assigned suit, but they do have a trump card, and it's higher than a 3 of clubs. It's a, 10 of clubs. So
Okay.
I'm going to play that. So they play that. Then it goes to the next player. The next player does not have a heart or a trump card. So the round is done. And the winner of that trick is the one with the highest trump card.
Okay, so it'd been the second trump card.
Yep, exactly.
I get it.
And that's how
shockingly.
that's how you play.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so if multiple players have a trump card within the chosen suit, the highest trump card wins the trick. So the king or the 10 of clubs outdid that 3 of clubs that the person played as a Hail Mary just to stay in the round.
You know I love drinking water. I always have my enormous stainless steel jug next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love being hydrated. I can really, really tell when I'm not sufficiently hydrated because when I get enough water, everything just works better. I have more energy. My mood is better. I can focus much better. And that's why I've been using Drip Drop. It's not just about thirst. It's about keeping my body and brain running at full power.
I'm less awesome about drinking water, which is why Drip Drop is like such a great idea for people like me because it goes farther than just water. Drip Drop is doctor developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. It uses a precise ratio of electrolytes and glucose for rapid absorption, delivering 3 times the electrolytes and half the sugar of leading sports drinks. So you feel results fast, you've got more focus, you've got better energy, you have improved mood, even glowing skin. Like, so much about skincare is about how hydrated you are. Babe, make it easier on yourself. Drip Drop's science-backed formula is trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro teams because it's engineered to rehydrate you faster and more effectively than water alone. And it actually really does taste amazing. There are 16 original flavors and 8 zero sugar options, which I love. I'm a diabetic girly. I always need to make sure I'm getting really hydrated, and electrolytes are actually very important for, everyone, but specifically for people with diabetes. So having the zero sugar option is so awesome, and it fits seamlessly into your routine. So you can mix it up in the morning. You can do this post-workout. If you are prone to that midday energy slump, for me, I'm always thinking, do I want coffee at 3:30, 4 p.m.? You don't need it. You can just mix up one of your favorite flavors of Drip Drop and you're good to go. To make it easy, Drip Drop has flexible subscription options, so you're never stuck without proven fast hydration. I love this. You can set it and forget it, and then you just don't run out. Whether you're on the job, maybe you're at the gym, maybe you're parenting through gestures wildly, everything, you'll always have your drip on hand.
Right now, Drip Drop is offering podcast listeners 20% off your first order. Go to dripdrop.com and use promo code GALS. That's dripdrop.com, promo code GALS for 20% off. Stock up now before the heat hits hard. Dripdrop.com and use promo code GALS now.
Hey everyone, Ed Helms here.
And hi, I'm Cal Penn, and we're the hosts of Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club.
This week on the podcast, I am sitting down with Jenny Garth, host of the iHeart podcast I Choose Me, to discuss the new Audible adaptation of the timeless Jane Austen classic, Pride and Prejudice. This is not a trick question. Okay. There's no wrong answer. What role would I play?
You know what? I can see you as Mr. Darcy. You got a little Colin Firth.
Okay, that's really sweet.
There.
I appreciate that, but are you sure I'm not the dad? I'm not Mr. Bennett here. Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeart Radio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
No, it's not too soon to start holiday shopping. Ulta Beauty's early Black Friday event is happening now through November 22nd. Shop $10 beauty minis from brands like MAC and Too Faced. Take 30% off Lancome and Touchland fragrances and body mists. With new offers dropping every week, our associates can help you find the perfect gifts. Head into Ulta Beauty today to shop our early Black Friday event. Ulta Beauty. Gifting happens here.
Okay, so the standard tarot deck, which contains 78 cards, unlike what we're used to, the 52 cards, evolved from existing Italian playing cards. It utilized the standard 4 Italian suits, which were cups, swords, batons, or as we know it now, wands, and coins, or as some decks call it, pentacles. Instead of like hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds, they were cups, swords, batons, coins in their playing card deck. Each suit,
I happen to have like the classic one.
yeah.
I just opened it. I haven't even shuffled it before.
Oh, what a perfect time to do it. Each suit had 14 cards, 10 pip cards, which would be ace through 10, and 4 face cards, the king, queen, knight, and knave or jack, which is just like the cards that we use now. What made the tarot pack unique was the addition of 21 figural trump cards or tarocchi. So they made a deck specifically for that game where you aren't assigning trump cards among the suits, cups, swords, batons, coins. You're assigning trump cards for the service of the game out of special cards for that game that are outside of the regular face cards and the number cards.
Okay,
you know what I'm
so that
saying?
would be like the Hangman or one of those kind of cards.
Exactly. So when people talk about like the major and minor arcana, I think what that means is that the minor arcana are the pip cards and the face cards, a version of tarot. So the 1 through 10 or whatever of pentacles, the 1 through 10 of wands, and then things, you know, whatever their version of the king, queen, knight, and jack. Those are all part of like the minor arcana. And then the major arcana, I could be getting this totally wrong and I didn't look this up. I'm really sorry. People are screaming. Could be like the additional cards that were added for the specificity of this game that they were made for.
Cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. So these trump cards, along with a single car called the Fool, or matto in Italian, which functioned as a wild card. So the Fool was wild. It was like it could top trumps and regular cards in play. And those were added to the standard 56 suit cards. So that's how they landed at a full 78 card deck. These early decks were exquisite works of art commissioned by the super fucking rich.
Wow.
And if you look on the drive, there's some photos of like the original, basically, or like what's honored as the original style of tarot cards. Some of it reminds me of like the Book of Kells. Like it's very intricately drawn, really brightly colored. They're magnificent. Oh yeah, they use real gold. Some of them are embossed. Like they're absolutely stunning. They're so fucking cool. So yeah, you can see how lavish the cards are. Like it does not surprise me seeing those images that they were commissioned by wealthy Italians. So for instance, the Visconti Sforza Tarot, which is the oldest surviving set of tarot cards, the one you're looking at on the drive now, was painted in the mid-15th century for the rulers of the Duchy of Milan.
Ooh.
As like a gift to play this game. This game was so popular. It was like, this was the special edition. Like they made these special. One version of this deck is thought to have been made for Filippo Maria Visconti before his death in 1447, and another was likely made for Francesco Sforza shortly after 1450. So tarot cards have been around for a fucking long time.
It would be like getting a new, like a PlayStation.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a deck
Elite
of cards of
gift.
a really popular game would be a very excellent gift.
Yes, it really would. Researchers performing material analysis on these old decks have found evidence of like pretty heavy use. I think that evidence is what led them to believe that this game was so popular because A, they kept cropping up throughout history, and B, these artifacts that they found were clearly like used, baby. They had worn edges. Some decks had replacement cards that were like clearly newer than the other ones. And this all just corroborated the idea that the cards were meant for gaming and that it was popular. These were used well enough that even some cards had to be replaced to have a complete deck after like experiencing so much use and wear and tear. Isn't that such like a fun anthropological detail where it's like the condition of the cards minus, you know, just being in the ground for however long can indicate like how well loved, how well used, and like how popular that thing would have been. I just love that kind of shit.
Yeah, and it wasn't just like a piece of art that somebody hung on the wall and never like touched or used. It's a completely different type of artifact.
Yeah, and yet the art is so exquisite. Like these were handmade. You're playing with unique pieces of art. They didn't print them in mass, so it's like pretty amazing that people loved this game so much that they were dropping fucking dollars on the special edition. And then they were playing that fucking special edition. Like, they were going at it. So some scholars suggest that the figures on these cards, these original cards, were intended to offer a scala mystica, or mystical ladder, possibly instructing gamblers in moral precepts, or perhaps satirizing them by allowing figures like the Fool to trump the Pope in the game. So they had, even if like unintentionally, some subtle moral and political messaging in the cards.
That.
Yeah.
And they're all unique to whoever, you know, they could all be different.
Right? So like, I think that's a cool, I mean, yes, it is definitely propaganda, like it falls in the category of propaganda, but I do think it's a cool connection to like the cards revealing secret messaging. And it's like, yeah, the secret messaging we were trying to tell you is like, fuck the Pope and also be careful about your gambling addiction.
Quit while you're ahead.
We can see your future. You've bought a lot of these cards.
I see a lot of replacements around here.
So that's where they came from. And now we are entering into part 2, the occult revolution.
I love the way you mapped this out.
I had to. I was so all over the place.
You have a
whole,
I
have to have 3 sections.
State of play section.
Yes. For centuries, Tarot's primary function was for gaming. The game spread out of Italy during the Italian Wars, first reaching France and Switzerland, often using versions like the Tarot of Marseille. In fact, the 18th century marked a peak for Tarot as a game played throughout most of Europe. So this fucking game took Europe by storm. They were loving it.
And they had the printing press by then, so everyone could have a set.
Exactly. But then, in the late 18th century, everything changed.
Oh.
And as most things, it's France's fault.
Oh, well, yeah. Goes without saying.
Goes without saying. Duh. The present-day association of tarot with fortune-telling and the occult took hold only as recently as, like, the end of the 18th century into the early 19th century.
Like the French Revolution.
Yeah. Scholars emphasize that this shift has nothing to do with the medieval tarot cards. Some new occult weirdos just took the game and made it an entirely new thing. They were like, these are cool. What if we use them for this? And everybody was like, fuck yeah.
Well, they'd already been around for like 300 years at that point. It's time for a refresh, a rebrand.
The transition was driven by French occultists. The earliest documented use of a deck for cartomancy, or fortune-telling with cards, comes from an anonymous manuscript around 1750, detailing the rudimentary divination meetings for the Tarocco Bolognese. Yum.
1750. Yeah,
1750.
Delicious.
Right? But, you know, that's also just a reference to the Italian region that the French attributed to, like, the version of the cards they got. However, the popularization of esoteric tarot started in Paris during the 1780s. 2 key figures were Antoine Cote de Hebelin. That hurt. And Jean-Baptiste Attea.
Okay.
Cote de Gebelin. Tresemme, ooh la la, published a speculative account suggesting that the tarot was in fact an ancient Egyptian work, a book that contained the purest doctrines of the Egyptians and had survived the destruction of their libraries. These were elaborate but unsubstantiated claims made to contribute the, quote, mystical rebrand of the cards.
That's just marketing, baby.
Yeah, they just made to contribute to that idea. It's like these mystical cards that come from ancient Egypt will tell your fortune.
Okay.
Nevertheless, so it's just bullshit. Somebody was just like, we can market them like this. And everybody was like, okay, they're from Egypt. The concept spurred a European craze. Etea went a step further, producing the first bespoke tarot deck specifically designed for occult purposes around 1789, incorporating themes related to ancient Egypt, which was just bullshit.
Totally made up.
Totally made up. Historians like Michael Dummett have described this esoteric narrative as, quote, the subject of the most successful propaganda campaign ever launched.
There we go.
Noting that, quote, an entire false history and false interpretation of the tarot pack was concocted by the occultists. The French occultists.
It's pretty much guaranteed that the occultists who created this new narrative had never been to Egypt.
Probably
so it's
not.
Probably just all like, I don't know. I don't know what that set looked like unless it's this.
No, it's not. That's the Italian. Okay. That's the early Italian set.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, in this new esoteric tradition, the deck was formally divided. Okay, I was right. I was right mostly about the major arcana and the minor arcana. Okay. The deck was formally divided into the major arcana, aka the greater secrets, consisting of the 21 trumps and the fool, so those like special face cards. And the minor arcana, aka the lesser secrets, consisting of the 56 suit cards, the pentagrams, the wands, the cups, etc.
Okay.
So I did get that right. I think if I said it in that order, I did get that right. I got it. It's fine. I'm fine. These terms, major and minor arcana, were first used by Jean-Baptiste Pitois and were not used by players of the original tarot card game. So that is also that major arcana, minor arcana, that was also born out of that rebrand into the specific occult sets. These are not terms that they took from the game. Part 3, Tarot Today. Today, the tarot exists in both distinct spheres. Sorry, not fears. I'm going to say that again. I can't talk. Today, the tarot exists in both distinct spheres, the one of gaming and the one of divination.
Oh.
Because the game has remained popular in a lot of Europe, particularly, but like in much of Europe, particularly France and Central Europe, tarot cards are still widely used to play the trick-taking games. For example, French tarot experienced a strong revival starting in the 1950s and is now the second most popular card game in France.
Whoa, that's wild.
Isn't that so weird?
So then do they look at us doing like very serious, like candlelit tarot readings? Like, the fuck are you guys doing?
I mean,
or is it like not the same deck or anything like that?
I think at this point, the occult tarot has evolved so much from the game tarot that it's kind of like apples to oranges. I have a feeling neither community probably feels much type of a way about the other.
Okay.
Because it's like two completely different things.
Yeah.
You know, it's like chess and checkers at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Historic rivalry.
Yeah, some European tarot card game player will have to slide into our DMs and let us know if there's beef or, you know, a looking down upon, who knows.
Mm-hmm.
Regional games like Terracini out of Bologna and Trocas out of Switzerland also continue, like the card game version. These decks often use French suits, which are the ones we're used to in a deck of cards today. So, yes, the game cards have changed to a more standard deck, like an ace deck of cards that we see. They have clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades instead of the original Italian suits of cups, swords, batons, and coins. So I think the original Italian suits were very much adapted into the occult version of tarot. And then the game instead moved away from that and went into the classic suits that are more like universal. And just that really changed or differentiated the game from the occult practice. However, in English and Spanish-speaking countries where the tarot card games are not widely played, specially designed cartomantic or fortune-telling decks are the most common form of tarot. So if you're I think even traveling in Europe, if you're looking for a tarot deck in an English speaking, like English as a first language speaking country, you're probably going to get an occult deck. Whereas if you're like in a Spanish speaking country or in Italy, French, you might be more likely to find the game as well as an occult deck, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, the tarot games are not widely played in these English-speaking countries, and they are still most commonly used for tarot and like divination and novelty. Modern divination uses draw on powerful symbolic imagery, and this was actually studied by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung.
Oh, wow.
Once attributed the suggestive power of the cards to their use of, quote, psychological images of archetypal symbols like the crumbling tower or the stumbling fool that can take on infinite meanings and motivate the receiver of the quote unquote fortune to connect that imagery to their lived experience. And he noticed how it could be seen as a tool to opening people up about their lived experiences. And that, frankly, is my favorite thing about the tarot. Like, not any kind of reliance on it making predictions, but the way that it can cleverly open up the reader, like using the cards as prompts.
It can reframe different circumstances. So you just think about situations differently.
Right. Mm-hmm. I just think it's really cool and clever. Tarot became a centerpiece of America's New Age revival and has undergone thousands of subsequent reinterpretations as a tool for spiritual practice. Some of the most common decks used by esoterics today are the Tarot of Marseille, the Rider-Waite Tarot, and the Thoth Tarot.
That's this one.
The Rider-Waite.
This is the Rider-Waite.
I'm pretty sure that's like the most classic deck, like at first glance, like that's what I think of when I think of tarot. And I don't even own one.
Beautiful.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, there is a lot of kind of creepy imagery.
There really is. Recently, tarot's popularity has surged again with interest in cartomancy, driven partly by social media platforms, especially ones with video like TikTok and YouTube, which reminds me, everyone needs to follow our girl Andrea on YouTube. She does amazing readings. Yes. She's Modern Maven Media, and her readings are really fucking good. Mm-hmm. Sales have reportedly doubled or tripled during periods of societal strife, such as the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic. And bitch, I had my cards out daily during lockdown. I was really in my cards at that time.
Well, there was kind of nothing else to do.
and yet so much going on. It was like pure chaos, but everyone just had to like stay at home. It was really fucking dysregulating. And
it was a very weird time.
I mean, that's the thing. People, these like stats, these sales stats are just showing that people tend to reach for them when they're feeling dysregulated, and like events of global upheaval will sure as shit get me reaching for my fucking cards.
Yep.
So I totally get that. I was like, that's really funny to see that sales went up that significantly. Today, the cards are frequently being reinvented and rebranded by artists, becoming a, quote, mirror of the society in which it's being used. I got a lot of information out of like Smithsonian and fucking the Met Museum articles about them.
Oh my gosh, cool.
It was so fun to read about. Like, this shit is so cool. I don't know. I'm obsessed.
I like the history about, and it's a card game.
It's a card game.
And it's been around for 500 years or however longer than that. It's math, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. So now I'm going to spend a minute showing off my tarot cards. And then I'll do a reading for you. So I'm pulling for you from my favorite deck. It's my Spirit Speak deck.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's really pretty. And I got it at a little shop outside of Joshua Tree in 2018. It's by artist Mary Elizabeth Evans, and it's a really simple little deck, and it has like the book for, all of her variations of the art. But the art is also simplified. It's mostly like line drawing, and it's all in black and white.
Oh, that's pretty.
So I just found it to be like, I don't know. Obviously, it reminds me of tattoos, which I fucking love that style, like that kind of American traditional style. But I just feel like sometimes I get really overwhelmed by a lot of art in a small piece of paper. I don't know. I just think that they're so fucking cool.
They spoke to you.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Spirit spoke. So I picked that one up.
Spirit spoke.
Spirit spoke. And yeah, I'm obsessed with it. So, okay, this one I got, this is my New Moon deck. And I got it in that rock shop and witch shop we went to, I think in Texas.
The one in...
Where like the gals knew the show and you've like
it's
shouted
in
them out.
Dallas.
In Dallas, yeah.
I'll find the name. You keep talking.
Oh my God. It's so beautiful. This one's also like a little bit more simplified in the art. And then like the edges are gilded. The back of the card is this really pretty black. Kind of reminded me of like the theater masks.
It's called Luna Metaphysical.
Luna Metaphysical.
It's on West Davis Street in Dallas.
The art is
so cute.
Yeah, the shop is really cute. And so that's where I got this deck. And again, the art is a little bit more simplified.
The owner of Luna gave us these amethysts.
Yes, I have one upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Emperor.
I love him.
I know. Yeah, so this deck is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I love it. The Empress is really beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Which is so funny because I am obviously not fertile by choice, but the Empress is like my signifier 99% of the time, which is crazy.
Well, you are maternal.
I
You
am.
take very good care of your friends and the people you love.
Thank you. So do you, bitch.
Thanks.
And then this last one I got as a gift from Bill for, I think, my birthday a couple of years ago. And this one is really cool. It's called the Wildwood Tarot.
Oh.
And this deck is a little bit different because it's not fully aligned with like the regular major and minor arcana. It's part of a Greenwood Tarot version. And that version has like brand new cards that I had never seen before. And I guess I looked it up. It's a more pre-Celtic shamanism, like shamanistic take on the tarot concept. So there are cards in this deck that are complete departures from the classics that we know. There are some that are just like entirely different and some that are their own takes on those classics. But these are really fucking cool because they all are like connected to nature in some way.
Oh, yeah.
So they're really beautiful. And they come with this really stunning book. So like some of them, like the bows, you know, we would know. But like, look at her. This is Page of Vessels as the otter.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, the art is stunning on these. I really love it. Oh my God, look at this little cutie. 4 of Stones, protection. Oh God. It's a little fawn.
Oh, that's adorable.
She's so cute. But yeah.
Hey everyone, Ed Helms here.
And hi, I'm Cal Penn, and we're the hosts of Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club.
This week on the podcast, I am sitting down with Jenny Garth, host of the iHeart podcast I Choose Me, to discuss the new Audible adaptation of the timeless Jane Austen classic, Pride and Prejudice. This is not a trick question.
Okay.
There's no wrong answer. What role would I play?
You know what? I can see you as Mr. Darcy. You got a little Colin Firth.
Okay, that's really sweet.
There.
I appreciate that, but are you sure I'm not the dad? I'm not Mr. Bennett here. Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Travel is one of the best ways to discover yourself through experiences, making rich memories, the heightened emotions, and deep connections. And with EF Ultimate Break's biggest sale of the year, there is up to $1,000 off trips to Japan, Italy, Greece, Thailand, Egypt, Kenya, and beyond, which you can lock in for just $99. Build lasting friendships, forever change how you see the world, and just have the time of your life. Visit efultimatebreak.com.
No, it's not too soon to start holiday shopping. Ulta Beauty's early Black Friday event is happening now through November 22nd. Shop $10 beauty minis from brands like MAC and Too Faced. Take 30% off Lancome and Touchland fragrances and body mists. With new offers dropping every week, our associates can help you find the perfect gifts. Head into Ulta Beauty today to shop our early Black Friday event. Ulta Beauty. Gifting happens here.
Did you learn anything? Did you learn anything about numerology while you were researching this?
I didn't go down the numerology rabbit hole because I didn't want to spend 100 years working on it. But
yeah, because these cards have numbers at the top of at least most of them.
Yeah, I mean, that will correlate with like the 6 of Cups or the 8 of Pentacles.
Oh.
And then those have
they
their
have
own
them on
meanings.
the major arcana as well.
Oh, interesting. Maybe that could hearken to the game of like the hierarchy of the face cards. What would trump the other?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Or they're more of the occult
Andrea's
stuff and
screaming
they're
right now.
related to numerology. Andrea,
Exactly.
get at us.
Yeah. Okay, but I do want to do a 3-card poll for you.
Oh, can I show you mine first?
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay. So you said you were going to do something related to tarot. So I went and got my tarot things. Forgot that I had this rider deck, so I opened it for the first time. Put it into this tarot card
Sleeve
holder that I already had empty.
Hell yeah.
I also found this that I think my sister-in-law gave me, Soul Cats Tarot.
That's gorgeous.
By Lisa Robertson, art by Adam Ohlers.
Oh.
Anyway, I haven't opened it yet, but cats. And speaking of, when we were in Salem, I got this cat oracle deck.
I love the cat oracle deck.
It was so much fun to play with.
Yeah.
And all these are beautiful. The cat oracle is by, doesn't say, but the artwork is really stunning. Oh, here we go. Artwork by Stephen Eichhorn, words by Ellen Freeman.
Cool.
But they're just these kind of
yeah, we were pulling those in Boston, right?
Yeah, they're like kind of collages.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and then they go, that's a cat cactus.
Oh my God.
And then the cards are things like claws or purring or sunbeam, kneading.
I love
They're like
sunbeam.
cat behaviors and cat related things, and that and those are the oracle cards. I had so much fun playing with this.
They're so cute.
So anyway, I just wanted to plug those.
Yes.
Real quick. And I'm going to get back into these oracle cards because that was fun and insightful and people liked it.
Okay, I know you can't see the table, but I'm going to describe to you what I'm doing.
Okay. You sent me a picture of the table.
I did, but now I'm going to do a 3-card draw for you. So I'm shuffling up the cards. I'm going to like cut the deck 3 times, etc., etc. But while I'm shuffling the cards, you should set a little intention or maybe ponder on a sticking point that's weighing on you right now. I'm going to fan the cards out across my desk in a line. And then I'm going to hover my hands back and forth over the cards. And 3 times you're going to tell me when to stop. And that's how I'll choose what card you get.
And I'm not telling you my intention yet.
No, you don't have to tell me ever if you don't want to.
Oh, I can. I'll tell you after.
All right. Ready?
Are you hovering?
I'm hovering.
Stop. Was I supposed to say stop?
Yep. Okay. We'll do that again.
It was a little
And
aggressive.
I loved it. It sounded like the Britney Spears Drive Me Crazy. Stop!
Stop.
You drive me crazy.
You swam down and got, or what was it? It was the heart of the ocean.
I thought the old lady threw it in the ocean at the end. Well,
Yeah.
baby, I went down and got it for you. You shouldn't have. Okay. And I'm hovering.
Stop.
Okay. And I'm hovering.
Stop.
Oh, wow.
Does your shirt say suck it, by the way?
It sure does. And
Okay,
it was
good. I'm
made
just
for me
making
for
sure.
my birthday by my friends Alyssa and Quinn. And they sewed the suck it in with vampire tooth fabric. So they cut it. Suck it into a hoodie and then lovingly sewed this vampire tooth fabric backing. So that my sweatshirt says suck it. Yeah, I love it so much. It's so cute. It's cropped too.
That's the best, that's the best upcycled, gift I've ever seen.
Yep. Okay, are you ready to see what you got?
Yeah.
Your first pull was the 6 of Swords, and we will go over that. So that, if we're doing past, present, future, that would be past, quote unquote.
Okay.
Your second pull was the Moon, which would be present. And your third pull was the Empress.
Okay. It feels good, but I don't know.
Which would be your future. And I don't know these by heart. So I'm referring to the book. Let's first find the 6 of Swords.
I am always very impressed with people who don't need to consult the book.
I know.
Maybe they're just making shit up. I would never know.
Okay. So the 6 of Swords is labeled as a passing. And you can actually see there's a cloaked figure at the top of the trail.
Okay.
Quote, the literal death card, moving on to a calmer place. A woman has traveled away from a fiery city and has moved past all the swords that tried to impale her on the way. Now she can go and live in peace or rest. So that past, however you identify with that, is what we pulled.
All right.
Promise I did not. I just shuffled and hovered. I did not
That's
curate
fine.
this.
I believe you.
Okay, your second card was the Moon. So let's find that bitch. So the Moon is representing your present. And this represents being unsure, not knowing which direction to take, having difficulty making decisions, illusion and fluctuation. Look to your feelings and dreams for solutions, not to logic. So go with your heart, not with your brain.
Okay.
Maybe to help get you regulated and centered again.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your future, the Empress. She is the mother. She holds an egg representing birth. It often represents pregnancy. She also holds this is hard to read because it's also handwritten. She also holds a scepter that shows the responsibility a mother inherits when bringing in a new life. There is ivy to represent fertility, devotion to motherhood, and love. Saturn is above her, representing authority. I use authoritative images. These are handwritten by the artist. I use authoritative images because I personally feel like mothers have two sides, which is loving and also ruling. To have both in balance is a very powerful thing.
Ooh. Okay.
That's a pretty fucking hardcore 3-card draw. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Can I tell you what my intention was so I can tell you how I'm framing that in my mind?
Go ahead.
Well, we have the death one, right? The first one that was past. Okay, so my intention was...
Which, the past wasn't death. She's, walking away from a burning city, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my intention was, I feel like time management has been very difficult for me in recent months. And I have, several big projects in my mind that I really have to, birth out of my system. And I really want to get that done by the end of the year. So I have a goal, and it's not a lot of time, but I think I need this off my plate, off my brain. And it includes cleaning out my closet, because currently clothes are just sitting on top of I can't fit anything in drawers. Everything's disorganized. I can never find anything. I just have to clean my closet. That's a big project. I have to go through all June's clothes because she's outgrown them. That takes so much time. Her clothes are also sitting on the floor of her room. And there's a bunch of large scale work projects that you and I are working on. And I want to really make some strides with that. And then I feel like we could go into our Trova trip to Mexico City in January.
Feeling really accomplished.
Really fucking good.
And well set up for the next year of this journey.
Yes.
I love that.
Clear out 2025. So how I'm framing my card pulls, past, I've just been really bad at, it was a busy summer, basically. Lots of travel, lots of reasons that I couldn't get these things done.
What's more chaotic than a burning city?
Exactly. With swords sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the moon thing, I think because my inner self is reflected by the state of my home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It has such an effect on my emotions that I need to stop considering it a time management issue and maybe making it so dry and feeling like, well, yeah, just fucking do it or fucking take a day and do it. It's an emotional block.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. So if I choose to see it that way and consider how good I'm going to feel when it's done, and maybe make it a little less emotionally difficult for me to do, then I can just do it. So that's what I'm taking from that.
I love it.
And then the Empress, she's in charge. She rules.
She rules.
I am going to take charge of how I'm spending my time, the things I'm getting done, and ultimately having June's room back, having my closet back. Well, that's a caring thing to do for myself and my household.
Hell yeah. You got this. I know you can do it.
Thank you.
Amazing. All right. Well, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
So, yeah. What did you think?
Thank you so much for that deep dive into tarot. And thank you to Danielle for that suggestion.
Yeah, for real. That was so much fun. And if you enjoyed this, we do weird stuff like this. Really, our drunk dives are very much like, what's my special interest right now that I want to talk about? Like, what do I want to talk about with my friends? Like, honestly, I can't believe we haven't done this yet. But if, say, myself or Lucy went to, or like read a crazy book or went to an amazing movie and just wanted to talk about that for 45 minutes, we could. It's our time to do whatever we want with it.
Last month, my drunk dive was on like basically how Nazis have used propaganda in the past.
Yeah.
And that was the result of just like a TikTok that I saw that I was like, this is fucking fascinating. I think I tend to go towards more of the historical stuff. And then you like to do those weird Reddit rabbit holes.
I love conspiracies.
Rickrolling.
And yeah, I did the history of Rickrolling, which is one of my favorite drunk dives I've ever done. I loved that one. It was so fun.
It was wild.
So please come join us over on Uncorked. Not only does it unlock access for all kinds of cool things like ad-free episodes right there in your feed. A lot of people were asking in the beginning, like, do I need an app? Do I need this? No, you really don't.
Seamless integration.
Yep, it integrates with the feed on the podcast player that you are already using, and then you'll just get a different episode pop up when we post to Uncorked, and those episodes are all ad-free. And then in terms of like accessing the video content on YouTube and the discounts, the merch items, the early access to live shows, discounts on live streams, ad-free video content, all of our main feed episodes are also going on YouTube. It's a ton of happy hours. Anytime that stuff gets posted, you just get a quick email. And we really only post like 4 times a month. So it's not like you're getting an insane amount of emails. We're not sending any targeted emails, anything. It's just like, hey, here's a link to go see this thing. Hey, here's a free ad-free video. Here's the link for joining tonight's happy hour. Like stuff like that. So it's really fun. I love our happy hour so much. It's such a fun way to connect. Like the community chat is the freaking most hilarious place.
And now we all have like our own inside jokes just from like the happy hour crowd.
It's nuts. I feel like I know all of you now. It's amazing. So please come join the coven. I think they used to have a little Discord for folks to like make friends and meet over the internet. It's a really special place. And for only $5 a month, you're really getting a lot. So take advantage of that hot offer. And I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek of a drunk dive.
Yeah. Also consider getting a subscription for a loved one as a gift this holiday season.
Oh my gosh.
Because you can do that too.
You sure can. What a nice gift that would be to give to your gateway gal.
Yeah.
Thank the person who brought you into the coven in the first place.
Yes. They deserve a hearty thanks in gratitude. Okay. Well, thank you for listening. And hopefully we'll see you over on Uncorked for more drunk dives.
We sure will. And we love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Wine and Crime. Our cover art is by Danielle Sylvan. Music by Phil Young and Corey Wendell. Editing by Jonathan Camp. Our production manager is Andrea Gardner. For photos, sources, and other resources, head to wineandcrimepodcast.com. You can follow us on all the socials at Wine and Crime Pod. If you'd like to show your support and get access to all sorts of wine-fueled bonus content, check out our premium channel at wineandcrimepodcast.com/uncorked. Cheers!